How's it going, guys? Ethan here. On today's video, I want to get a little bit more in depth on the whole minimalist thing and what you guys might take into consideration if you want to take steps towards getting away from carrying all the junk and the endless amounts of things that we get told that we need to take into the woods for hunting whitetails, and how you guys can maybe make that transition or just make things more clear to you on why you might want to do that. But before we do any of that, guys, if you haven't already and you're watching this video, hit subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment below. Doing all those things helps my channel tremendously. It gets it in the algorithm so more people are able to see it, and it really expedites the growth so we can all learn together. So anyway, thanks. Let's get on to the video. Okay, so on one of the last videos, I should say, I went into what I carry, why I carry it, and what's inside of it. But I want to kind of elaborate a little bit more to maybe drive a couple things home and maybe push you guys in the direction of being more minimalistic, simplistic in your approach towards hunting, and really sit down and pick through your stuff in your pack and decide if it's really what you need. So as I showed you guys in that video, this is literally all that I take with me 99.99% of the time, even if I'm maybe getting just a little ways away from the truck. If I am anywhere within dragging distance of the truck, or a distance that I feel comfortable that I could maybe craft a drag handle, you know, out of a sapling with some paracord out of my belt or out of my waist pack, that I could drag that deer for maybe, you know, a couple 100 yards, 300 yards, something like that. But this setup right here allows me to do all that. How do I get away with it? How do I get away with such little amount of stuff whenever everybody sees nothing on Instagram and YouTube and every Facebook except you need to buy this, you need to have that. If you don't do this, you won't kill any whitetail deer. Guys, it's commercialism. It's the industry that is trying to ruin hunting, because this is why. They care about dollars. They don't care about deer. They care about how much money they're making, not whether their product actually works or it's going to benefit you in any way, shape, or form, or solve a problem. They just want dollars. I am about things that work, serve me, serve my style of hunting, and make me more efficient, make me able to move about the woods more freely and have options. And all this stuff out there doesn't give you options. So you see all these guys out here, and you guys probably know at least 10, maybe not that many, but we all see the guys out there with packs like this. Big old giant packs. Yes, I have used it too, especially if I'm getting real far away from the truck, like a mile, 2 miles from the truck, something like that, or in some really bad country. I'm liable to have something like this because, one, I'm probably going to carry something a little bit more significant for medical. I carry a tourniquet. That's about it. Little medical kit, gang bags, stuff like that. Things that are going to get me out of the woods if I'm pretty far from the truck. And so a pack like this, actually you guys saw the one that I use now. It's much smaller than this because it can carry all those things and a boned out whitetail. But I still have this no matter what. The only addition that gets made is an almost empty pack, essentially, except for game bags. So the reason that I like minimalist so much, and that I have so gone down that road and shifted down that road, is for this reason. If you guys are watching this video, you know what it's like to be getting off work, trying to hurry up and get to your hunting spot, you know, finish the honeydews and the picking the kids up and from school, moving them around and trying to get to your stand. It's a freaking hassle. I get it. So this is what it looks like for me. Whenever I jump in my truck, these are, for most of the season, these live in the back seat of my truck. The only thing that comes in and out a lot of times is my bow. Because of fluctuation of temperatures, it's not good for it. So bow stays inside. This stuff, it ain't gonna hurt it. It stays in the truck. When I pull up to my spot, I'm already I wear what I hunt in all day long. If you see me at work or see me at the gas station, see me in the store, for the most part, you're going to see me in something like this, and I'm going to go hunting in this also. I don't buy into all the camouflage and the other commercialized crap of you have to have these, this, the other thing. I'm not spending my life savings on some system out there that, quite frankly, is pointless. Because you guys, if you don't know by now, you should already know that when it comes to large game in general, if you don't play the wind, you're not going to beat their nose. No system out there is going to beat the nose of deer unless they just don't care. You may think that you are, that's because deer sometimes care, they sometimes don't. If what they're smelling doesn't bother them, they're not going to care. A lot of times younger deer don't care. But a mature deer is not going to let you, or an old, granny doe, she is not going to let you get away with nothing if your wind is jacked up. She's going to smell where you walked in. He's going to know where you were, when you were already in here last night, and you think that you're fine, or you think you're okay to walk across this trail. Guess what? Big boy is not going to use that trail again. So you can wear all that crap and you're not going to see deer or shoot a deer. So keep that in mind. I play the wind. I know what deer see, don't see, what you can get away with. I wear daily clothes to the woods. That's settled. That's the minimalist part of my clothing. So I'm already, when I get to my hunting spot and stepping out of my truck, I'm already wearing what I'm going to hunt in because I probably had it on at work. I go open up the back door of my truck and grab my bino harness. Get this thing. Grab my bino harness, regardless of the harness, the brand, whatever. I always wear a harness anymore. Have for years. Grab my harness, clip it on. Excuse my lovely hairdo today. And grab my waist pack and clip it on. Grab my bow. I'm out. See how quick that was? And then whenever I get to my stand, this doesn't come off. This stays on me all the time. When I get to my stand, waist pack comes off, clip it around my tree stand, or I've got a bow hook that's already at one of my spots, and usually I have bow hooks at my spots, and I just hook this on the side of the tree on my bow hook, or maybe a little stubbed off limb, something like that. I could even leave it on. I've left it on before and it doesn't bother me at all to just hunt with this thing on me at all times and just never take it off, because you sit down, it's not really in your way, it's fine. And then when I get back to the truck, take this off, throw it back in there, unclip my harness, throw it back in the truck, and I'm good to go. Presto, done. So you guys that are out there taking way too much stuff to the woods, the propane heaters, this, that, part of the simplistic minimalist mindset when it comes to hunting is you gotta give up some comforts. But you're hunting. You're not out there, I don't know, lollygagging, going on a day hike. You're out there to hunt. You're out there to seek and harvest an animal. You don't need to be perfectly comfortable. And me personally, with the whole aspect of being out hunting, trying to harvest an animal, I'm okay with being a little cold. I'm okay with being a little bit miserable. For one, it's about the adventure. Two, you're out there to take the life of an animal, to feed yourself and your family, and it's okay to be a little uncomfortable. You don't need 25 layers. You don't need the snacks, the drinks, all that stuff, the propane heaters. You don't need all those things. Dress for the elements. so that you don't get sick or hypothermic. And, you know, simplify your clothing. You know, make it to where you wear clothing to where you're able to just get off work or go grab the kids from school and head straight out there, because it's going to give you more time to hunt, for one, and it's going to make it a lot less hectic trying to chase all your junk around, and just get out there and hunt. So anyway, guys, that's my rant. That's why I use what I use, why I hope you guys might consider doing your own minimalist or simplistic style of setup for hunting whitetails. So anyway, that's enough for this video. Thanks again for watching, for your views and support. Get outside, and I will catch you next time.